All right. I was gonna wait until I sorted out my inventory and stuff like that, but oh well. Let me put some music on. I just do that because people watch the VOD apparently, and it's not a good way to start out a video per se. You know, with something that's not entertaining, like me standing in the bank. But at least I took care of the computer noise from the fan. I use a gaming laptop, so it was really hard to do. So I put it off for a while, but I was able to take it apart, take the fans apart, and clean the blades and clean the little, what do you call it? The heat sinks, the little aluminum fins. Had to go in there with air duster and alcohol and all that. And yep. All right, let me find the playlist that I'm going for here. Oh man, I really hope when I plug this headset in it doesn't mess up the mic. It likes to do that a lot. Actually, let me pause it because I gotta have the headset on so it doesn't confuse it. Okay. Moment of truth. Is it gonna mess it up? Is it gonna mess it up? Hello? Yo, yo, yo. Okay, it seems to be working. Alright, let's see. Let's put the music back on. Alright, so as always, I'm gonna have to take a look at my audio levels. Like, I'm gonna look at my phone here. It's really strange. I get a notification that I'm streaming to myself on my own YouTube. It's like, hey, did you know you're streaming? It's kind of strange, honestly. Alright, let me just leave the room for a second here. I want to see my audio levels. I'm not gonna lie. That seems really good. The lack of the fan noise in the back. And just the level of my microphone to my music, man. Honestly, tonight seems perfect. Alright, so first things first, I gotta charge my giant soul amulet. So I'm gonna use, let me record this too. So I'm gonna use, we'll say 200, well, gotta pick the item first. 200 big bones. Should be enough. I don't really expect to teleport there 200 times if I'm being honest here. If I did have to go that long without getting the prayer scroll, that would be crazy, but something tells me that's not going to be the case. I hope. Okay, so what else? Alright, so I just use the big bones? Is that how we do it? Alright. Sweet. I wonder if we should change... Wow, we got... I didn't know it brought you to these other places. I was going to say, I wonder if we should change it to like a left click, but probably not necessary. I need that, and then... Should I just bring a dueling ring? What's the play here? I normally have tabs. I'm trying to remember. I think I got a glory in my house. Okay, yeah, it's been a while. Just had to check because I kind of want the tabs because there could be a situation where I have to like kind of panic telly, and the dueling ring is really not going to be that great. You know what? Should have bought some bolts while I was at the GE. I need the Ruby Dragon bolts. Oh, I already have some on me, though. Probably gonna need more than that. They kind of go fast. Oh, why am I still recording? Damn it. Man, that's so crazy, like how quiet my computer is now. I didn't want to take the risk and basically take a laptop apart because it could be pretty fragile, but damn, that worked good. You know what? I didn't even look at my chat. What's up, Cyclone? I forgot to even look at the chat, to be honest with you. You're streaming, but yeah, I know, man. Well, thanks for looking out. Like, that would be a crazy little mistake to not know you're streaming. Imagine all the things you could say or do and just, you know. What did you do with your PC? Okay, Cyclone, have you been in the stream before? Because I don't think I recognize your name. Sorry if you have been and I forgot it. Oh, you were just making a joke. Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you were just looking out like, you know, hey, by the way, you're live. But, yeah, so have you been in the stream before? Because, honestly, dude, the thermals are so much better on the computer right now. And the fan isn't ramped up or anything, man. Like, this is good. I was having a complete overheating issue with the fans were just blazing all the time. And I cleaned it all out. I mean, it's not like it's new or anything, but hasn't been like this in a while, so sweet. Oh, yeah, okay, Cyclone. Alright, you did pull up. How many people we got in here? Let's see. Only 2 watching right now. Yeah, the thing about this, too, I would definitely be getting more viewers, but nobody really wants to watch Rural Titans. I don't really blame them. If you don't really want to watch PVM in general, that makes sense. I don't watch PVM. Oh, what am I doing here? Did I just... Oh, man, I got distracted, man. Can't afford to buy too many of these bolts. They're kind of ridiculous. Actually, they're a lot cheaper. I think they were about a 1K more last time I was using them. Let's look. I might still have the offer in here. I guess not. I guess I had to sell a bunch of loot by the looks of it. Well, this is going to be our first time using the teleport to... What's it called again? Royal Titans. Let's take a look at our collection log. It took us about 150 KC to get this amulet, and it's a 1 in 16. And it's something you want to get really soon just because it's like a teleport to the spot and you don't have to run as far. So technically I think we're dry on the Mystic Vigour right now as well, and it'd be cool if I got the pet, but I would sort of want that on a main. The 2 pieces for the whatever that staff is called, I mean, I don't remember if it's untradeable, so I don't think that necessarily matters if it's tradable. And yeah, hopefully we get this sooner than later so we can go right to PKing, because like I said, nobody wants to watch PVM, especially Royal Titans. It's not a very interesting, fun boss. What kind of robot was I using? I was using this, yep. I wonder if it's worth switching it up. This gives prayer bonus 2, I think, right? only... No, it gives no prayer bonus. Just has the damage and attack bonus. Which is really 21 for the whole entire set. Is really not much. 6 for the legs. 5 for the head. 10 for the body. And what do we get when we're wearing this with our 16 prayer bonus just for the robes? Like, that's a big deal. That's why we run that instead. Oh crap, what am I doing? Well, it's a pretty easy boss. It has, I'm pretty sure, 0 requirements. I'm gonna need a partner to duo with, but the thing is, preferably you know what you're doing. Although it's, if you can learn pretty quick, there's not much to know there. What is your build? I didn't actually catch what level you were. I'm trying to remember the supply loadout too. Like the amount of brews and restores. I think I didn't bring too many brews if I can remember. It's mainly restores. Damn, did we bring 2 range pods? I think we did rock 2 range pods. And let me go ahead and hit up the what's it called? Ferox, just to restore my prayer and whatever other stats. It's probably just a prayer. Pow. A unit? Is that a good thing in this case? You a G unit? Oh yeah, that's another reason to go to the Ferox to bank, because then you could, if you know it's a minor amount of money, you're saving what? Let's see. Well, I mean, geez. I actually don't like to see that. That's crazy that blighted anglers are that cheap. I thought I was cornering it at the bottom of the market or whatever when they were the lowest at like 500, and I invested in 100,000 of these and blighted Karambwans at 500, thinking, hey, these have potential to go up. Looks like I pretty much lost everything there. And it's funny, people still don't use them. I don't know why. So many people just don't even care to use them. Alright. You know, I should have put some of the sea turtles on here. Because sea turtles, for a little while there, they were kind of like a lot cheaper. Even though they're only 21 heal versus 22. What else did I don't need stamina now. Because obviously I teleport right next to the cave. So that's cool. Alright, before I head out, I have to get a drink and stuff. Stick around, we got 7 people in here. And if everything goes alright, we're gonna get this scroll, the scroll for the Mystic Vigour. And maybe we'll do a little bit of Deep Wild NHing tonight, but if it doesn't happen within the next hour, probably not. Okay, give me like 5 minutes, or not even 5 minutes. Give me a couple minutes, I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Who wants to do Rural Titans? I need a partner. Actually, I'll be AFK just one more second here. Come to think about it too, instead of having a, what do you call it? Mystic Smoke Staff, maybe I should have the Twin Flame Staff. Let me take a look at the price, because that can cast both spells, whereas this can only utilize fire spells. Let me just take a look. What is the price? Where is it? I think it's called Twin Flame, right? Yeah, 10 mil. I might have to trade the main again, I think. Do we have a goer or whatever on our trip to Royal Titans? Does anyone want to go? What's up, Will? 250k. See, I don't hope it doesn't take that long. But what do you mean by finished, though? Is it finished like in the sense of what I consider when I'm done? Because obviously I'm not including the pet. If you got the pet and all that in that amount of KC, that's wild. But I'm just trying to get the Mage Prayer. I got the Range Prayer. Luckily, I got spooned on that. That's the one you want to get spooned on. And in your opinion, is it worth using the, what is it called? The Twin Flame Staff over the Smoke Staff? I'm gonna do that in case, for the case that maybe the person I'm going with is a little slow to get all the minions or whatever they're hitting. Well, I guess that's all you gotta hit. Well, you gotta hit the area of effect things on the ground too. All right, let me go back to G. Definitely got to trade my pure. I don't have the... Oh, man. I mean, I got to trade my main. That means I got to log in. I was basically trying to stay logged out just for the sake of my computer being a little cooler. I don't even know if that's necessary. But, hey, by the way, Will, is the background noise... the whole background noise thing better, you think? Should be. I cleaned my fans out. Like, I had to take apart my laptop and literally remove the fan off the heat sink and all that. And I had a little brush, so I was scrubbing the little, what do you call it, the blades of the fan and with alcohol. And dude, it did wonders, man. Honestly, the thing's like not even hot anymore. You know what's really annoying here on the mobile side of the chat? That little heart thing on the bottom right is just blocking the last word anyone says. Yeah, man, I just really don't have, like, a large lump sum of money, because I'm not going to get a cheap one. I don't have, like, that much money saved right now. And I don't have, you know, I obviously don't make a lot of money, so... And when you say a PC, you're just because it's like a laptop, and why use a laptop? I just prefer laptops. I mean, I could bring it to my friend's house or whatever, as long as it's a quality laptop. Like, this one's good and all, but I wouldn't have got this just based on the fact that it's really bad at overheating, and the fans... Well, it got worse over time because the fans got a little clogged up, but... It's almost... Like, the thing is, it's almost impossible to clean those fans unless you literally take the whole computer apart and you take that fan housing apart. Which is, obviously, it's like a risk to do that. What am I doing? I gotta trade my Pura here. I'll just give it 10 mil. Yo. Okay, making sure the microphone's still working correctly. Because OBS, man, I'm telling you, this thing just sometimes just does what it wants to do. Yeah. What do you mean by clean? Yeah, I don't know why a lot of people act like laptops aren't computers or something. Like, people act like they need a desktop. In fact, it's kind of crazy because even in the RuneScape scene, people act like they need a freaking a 5090 whatever or something just to play RuneScape. And yeah. Yeah, dude. I did it all on a laptop. Well, but it's not really that crazy, is it? All you need, you don't need to go overboard. I think most people take more time overthinking it than actually doing it. Like, all you need is a good microphone. I mean, think about it. What else do you need? You don't need a 5090. I'm gonna be honest, this laptop is actually 5 years old now too, so I do need to get a new one. Actually, but the thing is, I just fixed it so good. Like, that fan cleaning I did so well that I'm chilling now, literally. But what was I saying? I literally only have a 1660 Ti. Like, at the time, I guess the best thing was a 2080. Something comparable to this one, but it's a little bit better. It was a 2060. But I'll be honest, dude. Like, people think they need crazy hardware, but when I first got this computer, I was running Call of Duty on literal, like, ultimate settings, like the absolute highest settings, and still getting 150 FPS. And my screen is 144 hertz. So literally, like, you don't need to actually run faster than the hertz of your screen anyway. So it was perfect. But it just goes to show you, it's a laptop. This was $1,000 laptop. Like, I'm just saying, people go way too overboard on their computer setups. Like, straight up. And I think what it is, well, you know, if you have the money, why not? If you're gonna, especially a computer, you're gonna use it a lot, and you want it to be future-proof, you might as well just get whatever's better. But people never step into the lower category, even know what it's like. But the stats I just mentioned, you know, Call of Duty on max settings at 140, 150 frames per second, you don't need any more than that. And mind you, this was a $1,000 laptop because I shopped around too. Normally with these specs would be like, at the time, like 1,400 or something. But okay, what am I doing? I gotta go trade my Pure. I get so distracted when I'm streaming. Well, maybe I always get distracted. Maybe I just notice it more when I'm streaming. I think that's what it is. But anyway you look at it, I've always just preferred laptops. And at the very least, you know, you could do everything with a laptop you could with a desktop. I would say there's only one downside to a laptop, and that's the repairability and the, what do you call it, the overheating thing is probably an issue a lot with a lot of laptops, not just my own, because it's all like, everything's all compact and stuff, and then the fans are little, and I'm sure that plays a role. Wow, guys, I just won 10 mil. But yeah, I'm going to keep it real, and I don't always mention this. I don't hardly ever mention it, maybe once or twice a stream at the most. It'd be nice to actually start making a little bit more money on YouTube, and that would include streaming. I don't even make that much for my videos, and I don't even get donations. I got one $2 donation so far. It just is what it is. I know some streamers are just like, it's crazy how much support they get too. Like, that's weird, because I see, like, I know a streamer that gets about 100, 250 viewers, and I know another one that gets about the same, and one gets like 20 times the subscribers and donations. It's crazy. You built a laptop? That's strange because typically laptops aren't modular, and they kind of don't allow you to do that unless you literally freaking like built it from the ground up, like you 3D printed the housing and all that. That'd be crazy. All right, what am I doing? Twin flames, the flamer staff. Let's get it. Watch it be like, oh, you need to do so-and-so to wield it or some crap. All right, let's... Oh, yeah, I need the Wrath runes. That's the final thing. All right, if nobody in the chat wants to go to Royal Titans with me, I'm going to have to just go to the main world and find somebody. But if anyone wants to go, let me know. There's literally no requirements, which is weird to see in these days. You know, typically when there's a new boss or something, they release a, have to have some kind of requirements, but nope. Ooh. So does this twin flame staff actually have, like, the fires and stuff in it? Or does it act as a fire rune? Ooh, it doesn't. Wait, it does actually act as fire, but it doesn't act as air. I see. But does it act as water? I think it should act as water, correct? What am I doing here? Okay, yeah, so, okay. Well, that's fair. I mean, we gotta bring one more rune. But we can cast both spells, which is kind of convenient. And we could actually go for a solo now that we have both spells instead of one. Alright, I think everything's prepared and ready. Okay, Cyclone. I'm going to say, because I don't want a bank stand for any longer, I'm going to go ahead and say that watch a video. In fact, you know something? I wouldn't even say watch a video. Stay in the stream, and I'll explain verbally how to do it. But I'll be partnering with somebody else for the first trip. And that way you have time to gear up as well. Because like I said, I've already spent like 20 minutes in the bank. Like, no exaggeration. Will, realistically, when it comes to building a computer in general, I mean, I wasn't aware people built laptops per se, but, like, I don't think there's really much you need to know. It's just the better hardware is better. I guess the main thing you want to know is, like, where your bottlenecks are, so you don't get, like, a super high-end, whatever, like, we'll just say super high-end RAM and your processor doesn't keep up with it or something. But other than that, you know. Well, yeah, I mean, I have a main. You know, anybody with money in this game usually has to have, typically speaking, you have to have like a main to fund your pure. I mean, my main is, it's ranked like 1200, so. Yeah, building a computer in general is not really that hard. I mean, I guess once you've done your initial research, all you gotta do is look up whatever's the best in the moment. Like, I'm pretty sure 5090 is the best graphics card currently. What do they call it? The RAM is not Generation 6. There's a name for it. I don't remember. Can't think of the term. Am I really going to the Ferox just to eat this? I guess so. I gotta hop worlds too. Yeah, DDR. Dance Dance Revolution RAM. No, I'm playing. But yeah, like I think DDR5. I'm pretty sure DDR5 is at least the standard, but I don't know if they have DDR6 for RAM. But I know DDR6 is an NVMe memory, NVMe hard drives. I'm pretty sure it is at least. Okay, what do we need? We need thingies. We need to beat it in the correct world. Oh, that's another thing, though. If I have this set... I don't know if I like that. I have this set to auto-cast fire, but... Man, if only we could just auto-cast both. That's kind of whack. Like, I know it can do both, but now I'm going to have to go to the spell book? Yuck. Alright, let me get in the world. I get so distracted with everything, it's crazy. Royal Titans, Royal Titans. I passed it. Are we forgetting anything? Maybe not. Maybe by some random chance, this will allow us to, even though the spell is set on fire, maybe it'll allow us just to do water instead of having to go to here and manually do it. I'm just hoping. Okay, this is not looking good. We don't have many people to do this with. Currently, nobody. Damn. Damn, that sucks. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to ask my buddy and then tell him to screw off, and then you come do this with me. Okay. Damn. I don't absolutely hate things that require like a team or teamwork, but sometimes it could be a pain. You know, I wonder if I should just send a solo, because I haven't done a solo. I've never actually attempted to fully do a solo. Maybe that would just be entertaining. Who wants to see that? Maybe my solo will be enough to be enough to like show you how to do it. But now that I think of it, I think there's something in here where I need to solo it. Like one of these combat tests, I need to do something that requires soloing, I think. Royal Titan. Oh, word. What wave are you on? Good thing you told me now, though. So what's this? Damn, that could be a pain. Okay, I can't do that one solo. I can't do a solo with no prayer at all. That'd be crazy. So that only leaves these kill one Titan at a time without attacking the other. That seems pretty easy. What's the other one? Kill the Royal Titan without attacking any elements. Ooh. Alright, we're gonna go for just this one, because I don't think it really matters. And so I'm gonna try to like show you how to do it. And damn it, what is the prayer? I think it's melee. Even though that's a little counterintuitive, I think it's melee. I wonder if an imbued heart is something I should have brought too, though. Oh, well, I think we're good. Put the bow on. What else do we need to do? I guess we're pre-potted already. Okay, we're good to go. Okay, which one are we going to stay on? This one? Oops. Okay, let's see if this works the way I want it to work. It's working! Okay, okay, okay. Honestly, I didn't think that would be the thing, but... Nice. Wow, that's amazing. Good thing that they designed it like that. I think this is going to be a really easy combat achievement. All I gotta do is kill one before the other one. I'm also glad they designed this really friendly to pures, too. Because it's meant for pures, you know? So they made it so you don't really need to utilize defense.
For those who
Oh, great commercial.
Summer,
at the wrong moment.
Has more 2025 IIHS Top Safety Kit Plus awards than any other brand as of May 20.
Okay. Bro. Oh god, I was messing around with the damn crap. What you call it? The ad. I had to shut it off. Oh, that's not good. Something feels weird here with the F keys. Oh, I didn't mean to eat that. I keep shaking my leg. That's probably making an annoying noise. I keep forgetting I'm doing that. I'm just splashing like a fool here. Come on. Brother, that's sickening. Yeah, honestly, this staff's pretty dope, I'm not gonna lie. I was worried that it only allows us to autocast one at a time. What makes me wonder is, like, do I even need to set it to autocast anything, or does it just work? Just 3 HP, buddy. Just a little hit. Wow. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. We actually procced. We got dealt 7 damage, and we didn't actually deal any damage. Like, we hit a 0. Oh, yeah. Might as well spec here. Actually, I'm going to repot too. So if I'm not mistaken, this should give us the achievement now that we didn't do a single damage to this guy, and we're going to end the kill like that. So, I mean, I haven't really been explaining anything, but you can see what I'm doing. Like, if you do decide to do this boss with me, all you got, like, there's a few things you need to know. You just got to stand on this thing. This is, like, one of the most important things to know. Whenever this comes out, if you don't stand on it, you take a bunch of damage. You need to mage these things, hit them with fire, these ones with fire spells. Oops. They need to be hit with fire spells. The red ones need to be hit with water spells. So if you have this staff, it's probably the best thing you could be using. What else? We usually get on separate things. Like one of us will get on the ice guy and the other person will get on the fire guy. Yeah, it's a simple boss. There's not really much to know. Yo, that'd be insane if we got spooned on the scroll right here. Like, imagine first kill back, we get it. Is that death? Hell yeah. Now I have to remember, what is the, we get the mage one from Brenda, right? Branda. Let me think here. Pretty sure it is, yeah. I think it's from Branda. Oh, man, that made my heart drop a little bit there. I thought it was it for a split second. Will, you think this boss is fun? You think this boss is fun? I'm trying not to swear on YouTube if I can help it. So, yes, would you, are you willing and able to go, or are your mains in the gulag, so to speak? And you said the pure is complete, so you probably don't want to do it on your pure. Unless you care for, like, other things like the pet or whatever, but... Let's see what we got going here. Let me know as soon as possible if you can, because I'm going to start asking people. Would you like to do it on the pure? I think I'm getting people mixed up too. You said you had a green law, or you said you had it complete on your pure. Who was saying they? Oh, Cyclone wanted this. Said they would go. I don't care who goes, honestly, but if either one of you guys want to duo with me, that'd be cool. This is a very minimal gear switch boss, but yeah, I am actually, that's probably my best thing in the game, like that, or the best skill set I have is gear switching. It started out with Zulrah, like that was why I like Zulrah, because, you know, it got me pretty good at gear switching, but then PKing, you know, at that point, then I'm one-ticking it. I'm not one ticking a 9-way like I would 9-way at Zilver, but I don't have to one ticket. But I can probably, at the best, maybe one tick a 6-way. I know I could 4-way one tick Barrage. Damn. So, Will, are you able? That's all I want to know. And Cyclone, were you watching? Are you still here? So you can't then. Okay. Did you learn anything from that little trip that I just did? You probably learned that it's pretty damn easy because you see me on a pier here soloing it and doing the achievement at the same time, and it's not really that difficult. But I will say that kill was probably not even just twice as slow as a normal kill. For whatever reason, that seemed like it was maybe at least 3 times slower. I don't know why. Actually, I can look at the time, can't I? Oh, yeah. So, look at my PB's 126. That was a 7-minute and 26-second kill. But mind you, that PB was a radical RNG. Normally, the kills are about, like, 2 or 3 minutes. Well, I mean, I guess it's an honest mistake, dude. It's not that important. There's a good chance I'll be doing this tomorrow, too, so if you want to come through then, that's cool. I hope not. I don't want to have to stick at this boss forever, but, I mean, I gotta get the prayer. You know, that's funny you mentioned that. I totally forgot about Rune Pouch. Jeez. So, do you have 10 mil, Cyclone, to buy this staff? Because if you have 10 mil to buy the Twin Flame staff, that covers your water runes and your fire runes. Technically, you know, a lot of times people use, like, one person will do the fire, one person will do the water. And also, technically, I could do both of them, but it's going to speed up the kill a little bit if we're both doing it. And it's actually better for the learning process for you to know how to do it. So, yeah. So let me tell you what it is. What is your mage level, first of all? Because I'm using Wrath Runes because I got 99 magic, but if whatever is your best spell, I would think is probably the best thing to use. Just a fire spell and a water spell. Okay, so just Wrath Runes and Air Runes. I'm debating if I should... I wonder if I should... Nah. I was gonna say maybe get rid of the tele tab and just put laws in my pouch, but then... I don't know. I'm so not used to doing, like actual teleports on the spellbook. Homie GSB9 is botting or something, bro. What's he doing on RS3? Let me know when you're ready. Come to my world. Maybe come to Ferox if you have to like pre-eat. You don't have to come here, but I mean, these blighted anglers cost 250 GP. It's good to like pre-angler. I mean, it doesn't hurt. Let me go ahead and actually divine potion too. Just give me the go-to or whatever when you're ready. Oh yeah, another thing is you're gonna use a lot of prayer, especially if it's a long trip, especially if it's a good trip. So you see how many prayer pots I got, but I also have like massive prayer bonus. 34 with the bow on, 36 with the mage setup. Technically, if I put the bow and the mage setup on, it's 37. So I optimized the prayer gear, like not as much as I can. I was debating on getting. Well, there's two things I could use. I could use, what do they call it? Devout boots. I can get rid of my holy sandals for that matter, because I got 63 prayer. And the devout boots take 60, and then I could also use these holy wraps. Let me spit some holy wraps. Yeah, I gotta get the ice version of the scepter still. Let's see where's mine. Mine just doesn't have that little thing in the middle. It's almost like they designed this with that in mind, like they were gonna release that as a future update. Oh, what's up, man? All right, that's sweet. You got the hookup, dude. They just pointing this out there. If you can afford it, because I mean, I see you got good gear. I don't know if you can afford the what do they call it again? The Amulet of Torture. Can you afford that? Or are you using that because it's your range and your melee Ami? I could be wrong, but I don't think you need 3 styles. But if you could pull it off, it doesn't hurt. Yeah, that's what I thought. So yeah, Cyclone, you only watched me do it, or did you look into some other informational thing? Do you think you got this? It's pretty simple, right? I'm gonna pot up right now. And you don't have a teleport there, so I would just go right now. I think I use like I go to my house and I walk out the portal and what is that, Remington? Or I always get mixed up Remington and Taverley. I think that's, which one is it, Taverley or Remington? Cowboy, bro. I'm over 6,500 with no pet, but that's not even dry, bro. I'm over 3.5x dry at the Soul Wars pet. I got 4,000 KC at Kelphi Queen. I think like close to 6,000 Zora no pet. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you out. And by the way, welcome to the chat, Cowboy. I don't think I've seen your name. Oh, I forgot to use the other angler. I can't even use it now. So Cyclone, did you figure out how to get here? I'm actually gonna log out for a second here, just waiting for you so my pot doesn't go down. Cyclone, let me know in chat if you know how to get here and you're ready. Just let me know when you're here or whatever. Also, you're running up right now? Dude. This is so weird. Like, it almost makes me think like something's wrong with my computer because it's been so long since the fans aren't running and it's not even hot. That's crazy, bro. I should just like start fixing people's computers or something. Man, that's crazy, dude. I did not think it was going to be that effective. That's crazy. Fans aren't even going. I could probably go back to playing Call of Duty at freaking 140 frames per second. 150, somewhere around there. Alright, man, I'm logging in. No more thermal throttle. I typed my password wrong? Okay. Alright, remember, pray melee, and we each get our own, I guess. Although I will get on one of the other ones just so I can potentially proc 100. You know, since my HP on mine might be a little low, my ruby bolts might not hit as good, so I might switch to yours for just a second. But, are you ready right now? I'm going to go in, make sure, I'm going to be the first one to keep on going in because I don't want to type your name. You know, mine's easier to type, so, you know, I got a little excuse. I'm going in right now, alright? So just enter mine if you can. I guess I'm getting on the ice guy. Oh, I accidentally ate a food. Yeah, I'm not positive how the melee situation works. I think it walks back and you can't melee it, so you're forced to range at points in time. Bro, I just clicked right through that. And if it makes you feel any better, I could take care of all the maging of these minions and stuff, but it's up to you, bro. Do you have it set on autocast? I don't know if you need to, but it is spamming these things, these ground attacks, a lot. I feel like sometimes it just does that. Wow, step on this square, quick. I know my stream's not instant, but you got to get on this square. Or, you know, the circle or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what the stream delay is. You probably couldn't hear me immediately. Wow, I was already sitting on it again. Dude, it's totally spamming those things. Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't mention this, but you want to try to keep the HP of ours pretty close to the same, because then it forces you to go on one side. But it's not super important. It's going to be a problem if you can't reach the other side, though, basically. Like, if you don't have something that can, like, your bow can't cast far enough or whatever. So I would get on this ice guy if you can. And we want these to essentially die at the same time if possible. Dude, my mage is flopping today. Yeah, so, like, from what I see now, you literally fully understand the boss. Like, it's that easy. You know, I see there's people that make, like, 10-minute guides and stuff. It's just crazy. It's like there's hardly anything to know. You end up watching that guide, like, knowing less than if you were to just did it. Okay, we don't need to kill the minions, I don't think. Yeah, this is dead. Let me get the recorder up. Alright, I always forget this. We're going... This one is the one we... You click on whatever one you want, depending on... the difference would be... You get... Of course, that's going to be your PB. It's your first kill, but anyway. You get the Mage Prayer from this one I'm looting. And you get the range one from the other guy. And I think maybe the pieces of the twin staff have the same... Or for the same... Work the same way is what I'm trying to say. You know what? I didn't even... Don't think I mage or... I mean, I don't think I range potted. It's funny. Did I just repot twice? What the hell? I'm not hitting very good today either. I hit good on my solo, I feel like. And it's funny, I just say that as I hit the 110. A 110 soup. So what do you think about this boss? You like it or what? If you do talk to me, you could actually type in game too, because I know it's going to be a little easier. Honestly, it probably is a little bit more, like, in a weird way, more enjoyable to have more switches and feel like you're actually doing something. Judging by the way it looks like you're probably doing pretty good on supplies. Just a matter of how many prayer pots you brought, really. Damn. I didn't mean to do that. No. Dude, I hate that so much. So this is why you want them to die at the same time if you could possibly help it. just because this little thing will be at the opposite end. But you got the bow, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Spoon meat. I take it you don't care about the prayer scroll. I don't think you would if you're a main. I don't see where there would be ever a use for it. Oh, wow, you're really out of food. I'm going to drop food. You think you'll make it? I'm dropping 3, 3 tuna potato. You probably took most of the damage on, like, the first kill or something, I'm guessing. Or maybe, did you end up just being really confident and bringing in, like, a ton of prayer pots and, like, no food to begin with? It's always nice to have, like, a couple brews. I wouldn't say it's a necessary thing, but it's just, like, it helps. And, dude, like, I'll be real with you. This is spamming the hell out of these floor things. Like, insanely. Bro, like, all these things are getting spammed right now. I've never seen it spam like that. Oh, dude, I'm also praying the wrong pray. What the hell? In theory, I could, like, say bring these ruby bolts. They'll do damage to me, but then when the HP gets low, I could bring onyx bolts. Oh, nope. Whew. You gotta be careful to not do that. Sometimes you'll, like, click it to re-attack it and end up, like, looting the wrong one. Oops, I meant to hit the thing, not the, it. Okay, I'm not going to try to jinx this, but you notice how we're not getting the floor attacks and, like, everything else is not getting spammed like the last kill? It's just kind of weird. Oh, I hate when that happens. When you jump the gun and you try to hit these things too soon. And by the way, if you have, like, an excess of prayer pots, you could just use rapid heal. Like for me, it's extra effective because I have a Regents on as well. Bro, I don't normally splash this much. This is crazy. How you doing on supplies? I will say one thing that you gotta take note of is this will give you prayer pots, but it won't give you food. I got you, dude. It's just gonna be a short trip. What's up, yellow? Okay, I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop 2 of these for you, but I don't know if you'll have it in time. Dude, why isn't my thing casting? Oh, I brewed down, no shit. Dude, where's the food? Bro, did I eat it? My shift didn't work. Okay, it's gonna take a minute for those to pop up. Happy sober Sunday. Yeah, sober. Who said sober? Who said we're sober? No, I'm sober. For now. Technically, it's a, you know, it's more of like a Saturday night, I guess. I mean, it's obviously it's pretty early to be night, or pretty, you know what I'm saying. It's like most people aren't awake at this time, but I am Nocturnal RS, you know. I hope you will. Is that like a, like, you hope I wake up kind of deal, kind of statement, or? Okay, I guess there's one tuna potato on the ground. I don't know what it is with, like, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like it's dropping it. Like my shift button wasn't working or something. Yeah, I'm dropping the other one for you too. Oh, okay. And by the way, welcome to the stream, Yellow. I don't think I've seen you in here. I don't know if it was even worth using the spec. Damn, bro. I'm wondering if I should just bring some, like, Dragon Bolts, too. Alright, it's pretty critical that we kill these things too, because... Well, honestly, I can't really do much damage to them. Or I'm splashing a lot is what I should say. That's it. Wow. Let's hit it. Come on, hit a number. Maybe you can scythe it or something. Okay, you can't now. Okay, we're good. Alright, let's get spooned. Yuck. I think we both need to bank, right? I know I need to bank. Any way you look at it, I'm pretty sure you do too, so... Cyclone or Mega Min or whatever you want to be called. Maybe you should determine if you have too many switches for like, considering you don't have enough food kind of deal or whatever. I don't know personally. I don't know if like having the range mage and melee setup is really like to that extent is going to be critical. I don't like. I've never thought about the loadout on a main. Because I know, like, I literally have 2 switches, so I have more supplies. And then what else? Maybe... I'm not going to say use a Blood Fury, because that's obviously just too much. It costs too much. It's not even worth it. What do I do it here? Yeah, that's... Yeah, well, I mean, it's not too bad, man. Your first trip. Honestly, I didn't really see what you were doing specifically wrong. Like, looked like you were doing things pretty good. I'm trying to... What am I forgetting? I'm trying to remember what oh, yeah. Let's see if I'm... It makes sense to bring a different type of bolt with me. Because then I won't take that... Like, the proc damage. I won't take that toward the end of the kill, like when it doesn't matter. Cause like for instance, I spec'd the boss at the end of the kill, hit a 37. I got dealt with like 6 damage, so I guess doesn't really seem worth. I gotta just normal hit a 37. Yeah, they're totally worth one when the HP is really high, though. Like, I mean, I could out DPS you with your best gear if I got extremely lucky for the first, like, couple 300 HP. Hitting a 110 is no joke. But the thing about it, too, is it's not like you can hit anywhere from 1 to 110. It's always that number, too. So that's another reason why it's overpowered, you know? Because it's like, you always hit your max. But it could be really bad, too, when the HP is low, like I did earlier. I think I hit... I'm pretty sure the thing had 3 or 4 HP, and I hit a proc. But because it was so low that it had to hit a 0, but it still dealt 7 damage or something like that on me. So essentially, if something's HP is super low, a Ruby Bolt's gonna just hit a 0. I think if something's under 10 HP. Which is really kind of a weird concept. What are the chances some random guy actually showed up and... when you say be back soon, you mean you're coming right back, right? Okay, good. Hopefully you get spooned on this teleport, this amulet thing. I sure as hell did not get spooned on that. It was pretty brutal. I'm trying to think of other places where this staff would be good. Where's another place where you need to use fire and water? I think Cox would be good, right? Because you can use Fire Surge on... What is that demon called? Whatever it is, the Ice Demon. You can use Fire Surge on that, and you can also use water on the Path of Fire inside Zone Ohm or whatever. I think that would be something people bring. Makes sense. You know, I never looked at, like, the damage or anything either. Doesn't have any. Yo, Will, let me guess, it's one of those days where it's like... You know what? Sorry, I got ADHD here. Let me add you, first of all, Meg. Say something in-game if you can. But yeah, Will, is it one of those days where it's like you just are kind of too lazy to do Inferno right now, but you're locked in, you don't want to have to leave? You want to do something simple? I get like that. Alright, it appears that you have your chat off, I think, but anyway, I'm going in. Oh yeah, let me... Here, I just said something so you can add me. Maybe you just have it on friends. For me, I get, like, if it's late at night, or if I'm having a drink or whatever, and I just get lazy, or just whatever, I want to AFK, like, I'm not doing, you won't catch me doing, like, even this or anything that requires effort. I AFK this game more than anything, really. Wow, it's gonna blow up at the perfect timing. Never mind, we got it. Yo, Meg, are you using Ruby Bolts as well? Yeah, so the thing about that is, like, I tried my best to... Ooh, no, I'm toast. Okay. I tried my best at, like, making everything and skilling AFK. But some of it's just, you just can't, and that's what took so long, like, or that's why I procrastinated so much. Even RC was okay because I could just do it at Zaya, but it was really just agility, and it's not just because it's not AFK, it's also slow XP. Like, construction's, like, honestly worse. It gets over with faster, so... Hunter's pretty bad, too, but once again, it's fast XP. Thieving can be pretty bad, but once again, fast XP. What up, BTK? Yeah, well, hopefully you get it. Thanks for the luck, or whatever you want to call it. Thanks for the RNGesus. Well, I don't know if you ever see my main account. Oh wow, that was pretty good run. I don't know if you see my main account, but my skills are insane, but I still will tell you that I don't like skilling. Yeah, Meg, whatever you want me to call you, I'm still not sure, like, if you want me to call you by your, what do you call it? YouTube name or this, but... These diaries, or not, I mean combat achievements, they are pretty easy. Like, to the point where I can do them all on my pure, and I'm not even that great at PvM for the most part. Pow. I'm not getting defense levels on this account. And if I were to... I would say... I don't mind the 58 defense accounts. I don't think I would I don't think I would do Zerker. Maybe 20 defense actually would probably be the next go-to. Say, for whatever reason, maybe I mess this up, which is pretty hard to do, but it would be 20 defense, and I would have, like, the Bounty Hunter gear, and then I would have Mystic. And, that's basically all you get from that. Guess you could count a, what do you call that? Studded body or something, but that's kind of lame. Bro, what is, like, honestly, what's going on? Am I brute down? Like, wait a minute, what? Something's going on here, I don't... Am I out of, oh, I'm out of air runes? Oh, dude. Wait, no, I'm not. What am I missing? Wait, how many air runes? Oh, wow, no wonder why. I need 10? Wait, no. I need 7. Okay, oh, crap, dude. I only have 6. Alright. Meg, you're gonna have to trade me some air runes if you possibly can. If you could take them out of your pouch and drop them, that would actually help me as well. If you don't mind giving me like 1,000 of them or something. I know they're pretty cheap, so... Maybe actually remove them before the kill ends, just so you get a little extra time to trade if possible. So what does the One Defense Wiki talk about? Because honestly, I made a whole guide. I don't know if you come through because you watch my channel or just ironically just ran into the stream, but That's literally what we're doing right now. That's the series we're making. Oh, wow. Hopefully you got room for that. Okay, good. So I literally made a whole guide, and I didn't even use a wiki, to be honest with you. For the most part. I mean, maybe for certain things, but... Brother, I put the staff on. Yeah, well, I use Wiki for, like, when I made my guide, I looked up all the stuff that gives certain XPs, like attack XP and stuff like that. So yeah, I guess I technically did, but I didn't follow it like it was a guide on its own. I just took the information that I needed to know. Like, I didn't know off the top of my head like all the quests that would give attack XP and prayer XP. So that's basically what I used it for. Oh, almost got smoked there. You notice how that's very inconsistent, like these ground things, like all the mechanics in this boss is like inconsistent. Like it's just random RNG, whether it happens or not. Like whether it happens a lot or not, it's just random. Didn't even notice how high the ice one is. Like, was I on it the whole time? I didn't do any damage. Thanks, man. I'm gonna get to the point where it's like people are gonna expect me to eventually do Inferno and Quiver, and I haven't even finished Desert Treasure 2 yet. But I mean, honestly, I don't consider myself a great PVMer anymore. I mean, I guess you could say I never was, because back when I PVM'd a lot, there wasn't as much focus on like incredibly hard content. And so I've been out of that game for a while, so realistically, I'm going to have to get good on my main first, I feel like. Like, I'm going to be completely blunt. I don't have an Infernal Cape on my main. Yeah, I could have bought it, but like it's... You know, everyone buys their cape for one, and honestly, it's whatever. Like, people have been making fun of my Infernal Max cape for forever. I don't really care. I mean, I do care. I wish I had the Infernal Cape just for the content. But I mean, just in terms of like it actually helping you is not really that... It's not that crazy. It's not like I'm not capable of doing it either. The thing is, I was making Infernal attempts, and then at some point I sold my T-Bow, and it was only like 900 mil, and I was kind of mad about that because it went up after, and just haven't really took the game too serious since then, outside of like PKing. Another thing is I just hate the fact that basically you could say prayer flicking was a actual glitch or a bug. Everyone was doing it. They couldn't sit there and just ban everyone. So they not only did they allow it, bro, you gotta move, eat, do something. Oh no. So, yeah, instead of like removing it from the game or banning people that are using prayer flicking, like the infinite prayer, they're like, hey, let's design our content around this. And in my opinion, prayer flicking is like the same kind of like torture as making darts. Some people don't mind it, but I just don't like the having to click for repetitively in the same spot for 27 hours a day. Like, it's crazy. Oh, now I'm gonna sit here and splash my ass off like a bidet. So, yo, Megum, just saying, you could actually come back, re-gear, and then come back into this instance, if I'm not mistaken. And also, Megum, do you want to do the 2 diaries, or I mean the 2 combat achievements that I don't have unlocked? Which is a kill with no prayer, or a kill with losing no prayer, and a kill where you don't kill these minions. But that's going to require a lot of supplies. Yeah, but Megum, like, yeah, I'm actually curious if you can just come back in a late kill, like a late lobby or whatever you want to call it. DM me and let me know if you can't. I'm not even switching bolts. I meant to switch. Actually, no, let me not blow that. Alright, let's do a Dragonfire bolt spec. Okay, that's pretty huge, I'm not gonna lie. 61. It's close to a max, I feel like. Oh, I see what you're saying. Do you think I should try to leave if my fight's... Oh shit, what am I doing? Wait, that seemed weird. It seemed like it was not like the normal like placement. Do you think I should... I'm gonna actually log out. Never mind, I'm just gonna log out when you when this kill's done. That way otherwise I don't know how to leave, but it'll kick me out. Alright, let's go. Oh, dude. I gotta replace the keyboard, too. That's another thing annoying about laptops. It's really hard to get, like, 5 years out of a laptop like I did with this. Man, that is so crazy. Like how... I don't know if anyone's used to coming into the stream, but, dude, the fan noise is gone, am I right? Will, you've been in here before. How's the fan noise? A lot better, right? Alright, I'm going in. You ready? I'm going in. Bite the pillow. Meg, you are definitely doing some good DPS. Maybe I'm hitting kind of low too, but myself, or maybe it's because I'm hitting low. It seems like you're hitting good, but honestly, I've done this with a lot of mains, and typically I stay neck and neck with them. But you're definitely exceeding my damage, which you should. I don't know why I would ever even keep up with a main with, you know, good gear. But they do say that this bow that I'm using is best in slot here, so. And I just kind of figured that out on my own. I just didn't even look at a guide. I just figured like I needed the accuracy, and it seems to be the case. You're done. Give it. Wait. That's the first time I've ever got like a clue scroll box. That is so weird. That's the first time I've ever seen them officially. Yeah, dude, I've been wanting that for so long, but you know what the annoying thing is? Why do they feel like it was necessary to limit it to 5? Like, it mildly defeats the purpose. And I don't see, like, why there's a logical reason why they would want to limit it anyway. The reason why I wanted stackable clues the most is because I didn't like having the fact of leaving, like, PVM trips because I didn't want to not have a chance at getting another elite. Or, like, you know, say I'm, like, grinding, like, the hard clues for my masters at, like, Hellhounds, having to leave every time I get one. I was going to make, like, a rant video of all the stuff that I think that should change about RuneScape. One of them is like being able to attack people in safe zones in PvM or PvP worlds. Like, I just don't see the point. There was a couple other things. Can't think of them off the top. Shit. You know, now that I think of it, would a light bearer be better than using the ring that I'm using, which is a ring of the gods? Because like Zarya bow is very good. Like the spec is very good. That's gonna be a pain. Get on it. I think it's dead. Oh, wait. No, I don't have to get on that. Oh, wow, bro. You're telling me it took 160 KC to get my first giant soul amulet, and now I got another one, like, I got 3 within 30 kills? Like, are you kidding me? Or actually 3 within probably 20 kills? Like, that's kind of annoying. Forgot to switch bolts. I guess at least if I'm getting these amulets and stuff, I know I'm pulling my weight enough to maybe... I know you gotta do a certain quota of damage to receive the drop. I don't know if it's like... it matters like how good the drop is, or like if you get loot at all, but if we're getting these, I'm assuming that we have good odds at getting the prayer scroll. I don't know how exactly that works. I don't just know your participation level matters. Good luck. Spoon me. Feed me. Wow. No way they're popping that quick. What? Okay, I'm getting screwed. Oh my god, everything went wrong there. Dude, you are killing it pretty quick. Bro, oh dude, I didn't even see it. Damn it, man. I don't know why I went blind there for a second. I'm hitting really bad for some reason. Just seems kind of random. My Fire Queen. Oh, wow. It is actually called Fire Queen. I didn't know that. Sound like a mix of two different things. I don't... I gotta remember how to do that now. I don't know. I'd have to look at it. I think it's in... I don't know. I'd have to remember how to look at that individually. But I'm gonna say it's... I mean, I'm 180 and about 25 of those kills are the mage guy. Oops, I accidentally stole your skimmy. Oh yeah, maybe that's how I did it. I don't know. Yeah. Wait. Oh, I didn't know you could even get elites here. I wonder what the rate is.
The global elite. They're putting chemicals in the water to make the freaking frogs gay.
Know what I'm saying? Oh, no. Jeez. Fuck, dude. You got me, you almost elked me there. Yeah. I don't know about the elk idea. It is a valid idea. Yeah, maybe I will. Yeah, it's a pretty good idea. It's just a matter of, like, it's barely necessary. But if you become very, very, very efficient to the point where you're not really using any food or whatever, I guess it's probably a good idea. That was a quick one. No, dude, don't go over there. Damn. Please, spoon. Oh, jokes. The one kill where I'm like, well, I sort of, in a way, don't want to proc because I don't have much, like, food left. I mean, I got a brew sip. Oh, no, don't do it like that. I can't move. I'm splashing. I can't be splashing now. I might as well drink the sip. Yeah, I'll bring elks, yeah. It's not bad. Because, you know, I'd rather elk than sit there juggling and dropping and all that crap. So I'll just take that soul rune out of my pouch and put a nature rune in there and we're good. Won't even take an inventory spot? What am I doing? So I'm going to be like 70 HP at the best with no food next kill. What do you think I should do? Freaking Megum. I could try to stay. Like do another kill, but now I'm at 64. Oh crap. Did that a little premature. Alright. If you win a bank, that's cool. Are you low as well? It takes me no time to get back anyway, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a drink and, yeah, you have to have a little extra time to get back anyway, so I can sort of take my time. Now that I got the amulet. Yeah, it doesn't matter either way. Even the run to get there is not too bad to get back, you know? What did you say you were low on? Man. We definitely could have stayed, but oh well. Because I had like tons of her. Your pipes, like your smoking pipes? Alright, I'll be back in just a minute here. Wait a minute, did he log out? I did add him, didn't I? Oh, I guess I never clicked to add him. Look at there. Look what we got. Do we want the HP because we're trying to get HP anyway, or... Yeah, we'll run with the agility. So if anyone's not aware, these are the stats. And so basically, we want to optimize our being 80 combat. We want to get as many levels out of it as possible. So we can get 3 HP levels before we hit 81 combat. So our goal hopefully before the end of, technically we're working on episode 9, even though 8's not even out. We want to get 98 HP before the bond is out. But I'm definitely gonna PK in between too. I'm literally just gonna be training at night, like when I'm off stream, just NMZ or something to get HP levels. Why 63 prayer? 63 prayers for the it's when I get the new mage prayer, but it was mainly for the Deadeye. It's the new prayers. I don't know if you're familiar, but let's pop yours too. Bam. Hitting like a beast. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure defensive lowering weapons are really good here too. What kind of spec are you using, Meg? I'm not sure, but it could be best in slot to use something like an Elder Maul or a Dragon Warhammer. But then if you did that, I don't know, you might want to bring both Claw and Hammer, and then it might get annoying. That's weird. I've never seen those on, like, both of those minions on one person. Usually switches up. I was starting out like hitting so good, and now I'm just hitting wiener. What's OP for pures? Oh yeah, the prayers is what you're probably saying, right? Yeah, it's almost to the point, to be honest with you. Like, you should not have them. You know what I mean? Unless you are running like a really low prayer build. But versus Smite, versus like level 52, I would just send it, because on top of that, you know, everyone likes to have higher prayer. But if it's gonna help you offensively, like, that's, you know, there's no question. And then on top of that, well, it's, you know, you're less likely to get smited. Your prayer pots heal more. And you get to use, like, devout boots and stuff too. So I would say, like, it's totally worth. Bro, I clicked the damn shift. Dude, I need to, like, replace the keyboard on this son of a bitch. Ah, dude, I forgot the Elks, too. Proc right off the rip. Oh my god, back-to-back proc? Then I'm going to hit yours and actually just literally spec a nothing. Yeah, little heads up. I think this is going to be my final trip of the night, Meg. Keep me at it, though. Doesn't look like we're going to pull the scroll tonight. But I think this trip's going to be a little bit longer. Like, now that you got it down, pretty much. And if you want, we could try to stay to the point where you get the combat achievement where it's like, I want to say 15 kills. I'm pretty sure it is 15 kills. So if you can, you know, try your hardest, maybe you can achieve that. Even if I pull that scroll, I'll stay if you're on the road to getting the 15. I mean, even if you're just, you don't care anyway, it doesn't hurt to just passively go for the achievements. Like, honestly, I don't even care about the achievements on here. It's just, why not, I will say RuneScape music's pretty relaxing, though. I mean, I would like to be listening to better music that has some copyright on it. Obviously, we can't do that on YouTube. So, that's why we're listening to RS music, but I guess this is I made this track, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know, for whatever reason, it's probably got less commercials as well. So not only, okay, check this out. So I'm playing it and it's technically generating ad revenue and views, even though it's my own video, but it's also providing me a 28-hour loop of, not even loop, a 28-hour RuneScape playlist with every single RuneScape song on it that I put together, because the thought is basically, if this got like 100,000 views with like a 30-minute retention, even that could be thousands of dollars, or, well, not thousands, maybe 1,000. I don't know. I mean, I've never had like a 30-minute retention video, so it's hard to say. But I know I made a 1-hour music track with songs to sleep to, and yeah, I did forget the Nats, dude. Rip. But I made a track, or a 1-hour playlist of, not even a playlist, but a kind of like what this is, just like 1 hour of RuneScape music, and it ended up getting like, I want to say like 30,000 views, but like also the retention's like over 20 minutes, maybe a lot higher than that. I don't really remember. But the thought process behind that was basically, you have somebody fall asleep. So they fall asleep, and then that video plays out 8 hours. Hence the reason why I titled it Music to Sleep To. And for whatever reason, in the comments, it was like hype. It's like, oh, what are the songs, bro? This is the greatest, and this nostalgia. I'm like, dude, I literally just did this as a money grab, but okay. Yeah, I think we both need, Alex, honestly. You got a garbage pile over there, buddy. Does this thing drop natures? Can anyone tell me that? It seems like it drops every rune. Like, it would be weird if it didn't drop natures, I feel like. Mother, brother. I'm gonna finally get mine down before you get yours down. I think that it's close. Mine's down. Sweet, I did it. I did it. I guess I don't really mind this boss. This is kind of chill, I'm not gonna lie. Although the loot... Wait, that's Nature's Underground. Shoot. Did you just drop those? What I was gonna say there is anyway, the loot is... Thanks, bro. The loot is kind of bad, I'm not gonna lie. You know what's funny is I don't have anything to elk. I guess, I will take something away from that suggestion. The majority is stuff that actually should be stacking, and like, at least for my sake, I'm not getting a lot of elks. Yo, dude. I haven't heard the term bubbler in like 15 years. I remember back in the day, like when I was younger and stuff, it was cool to have like bongs and like a bunch of pipes and stuff, but now it's like, for one, I'd probably lose my brain if I even took a bong hit like I used to when I was younger. Like, I just can't handle weed anymore. Like, I smoke such little amounts to the point where it's almost like you'd laugh at it. If I can remember, I'm pretty sure I know what a bubbler is. It's the bowl head, but it also has like water in it, like a mini bong kind of deal, right? Oh, get on the square. Oof, that was close. Oh, was that a good one? Didn't even notice. It's actually pretty damn good for not noticing. Like, the one kill where I got my PB, like, I really noticed that. That was like, you know, 126 is crazy. Is there, on the combat achievements, is a PB or a certain time part of the achievements? I don't even know. I might have not even had to look. I probably just got it, but like I got it before I even noticed. This is probably one of, if not the easiest combat achievement log, green log. This boss in general. Hey, tomorrow I think I want to try to send the last 2 achievements, which are going to be hard unless, you know, I get a good sweat on my team. Like, you're definitely up there. You're good enough now. But I want to do a no prayer kill and a kill with where we kill no minions. So I don't know how hard that's going to be, especially on a pure. But if I figure out it's like not even viable, then screw it. I don't know if that's going to require bringing a bunch of brews or something. Actually, no, we can't even do that unless I use normal restores. Actually, my bad. What am I talking about? I don't need to... It doesn't say anything about not being able to use prayer pots. You just can't use prayer points. Essentially, we'll brute force it, you know? Seems possible. Yeah, yeah, I'm trying to think about that because you don't really take more than 1 damage per tick. If you're going to take damage, it's going to be from these guys, which you don't even need to take damage from. But, I mean, actually, you know what? I don't know. See how they're meleeing me right now? Like, I'm pretty sure they're actually attacking with melee. They don't just pop in your face. That only does an area of effect damage. So I don't think that would work because if you're eating purple sweets, you're getting attacked by 3 things as well. So I don't know. Probably not. And you're losing your hit because you're eating and it's canceling it out and whatever. Oh, nice, dude. You got spoon? Well, I would say you got spoon, but I guess that's probably normal. What's your KC, like 20-ish? I got exactly on the dot there. Are you out of food, by the way? Because I got you if you need a little bit of food. Honestly, dude, it doesn't... I can't notice... It doesn't look like you're taking that much damage. Like, it doesn't look like you're messing up that much. Maybe I'm not paying close enough attention there, but... do you bring a couple brews, maybe? Guthix Rest? Yeah, that could be a play. Because, like, you're not really losing out on anything from Guthix Rest either. Other than, like, if you needed to heal faster. You know, Guthix Rest used to actually have, like, an infinite, like, spam rate. You could just spam them and heal as fast as you wanted. Oh, I forgot to put the ruby bolts on this entire kill. And I'm not even range potted. Meg, I swear you just walked to that square before you even knew it was there. Unless there's a pattern to that. Is your name, like, does it mean, like, Mega Man, like the video game? Oops. Wait, what? Bro, what? You just got another one? Do you need food, by the way? Let me know as soon as possible if you need food. Well, I seen your HP getting low. I don't know if you were just trying to DPS without losing momentum or something, you know? I could drop at least one restore. I'll drop one here. Brother, I knew it was going to do that bullshit with it, where it didn't drop. I'm not gonna lie though, this is like, does anyone agree this is like actually sort of relaxing with the music and just the, I don't know, something about this is just relaxing. Dude, the fact that my fan or my computer and my fan noise is just obsolete now, damn, bro. That feels like a win. Yeah, you know what's funny is I do gripe about having to work with other people and like annoying partners and stuff. But when you get a good partner that you can work with, it's makes a world of a difference, but also, you know, you kind of stay in like a little bit more motivated. Like, and also the whole streaming thing keeps me like kind of what's the word, immersed a little bit more. Otherwise I'd probably be really bored right now. I'd probably have to do like something on the side, like watch, you know, a podcast or some crap, you know, just to stay stimulated. Ugh. Damn, talk about spammerino. Jeez. No spammerino in the chatterino. I'm gonna Dragon Fire spec it with a 0. A foo-foo. Alright, this is it right here. Coal in my stocking. Man, I wonder if we can do 8 more kills. Get to 200 KC. Just notice you got another clue. Hey, when you have 5 clue scrolls, like say you had 5 masters or 5 of the clue scroll boxes, which now that I think of it, that leads me to believe you can't have 5 boxes of masters because they can't be a drop. But when you have those, can you choose to do more than one, like, or can you only have one open? Say you had a master clue that you couldn't finish in the moment and you wanted to do another one without dropping it. Something tells me that's probably not gonna happen, but it'd be cool.
She's made up her mind to
Yuck.
live pretty smart, learn to budget.
I bet. Watch, one of these days I'm gonna get an ad that's gonna have monetized music in it. It's gonna give me a strike. That'd be kind of funny. Well, not really. It would be bad, but... Megam, you need another restore. I'm assuming you're probably running low again. And how many do you normally bring? You drop what? What's up, RC, man? What? Get over there! Ah. No, no, don't loot it! Ooh, that was close. No! Oh, I'm all over the place. I don't know how that even happened. For some reason, my guy ran over there thinking... I was thinking like I was looting for some reason, but... Wow, we got our first Elkable. Brother, what... What am I... Oh, yeah. I don't know about the elk idea based on the fact that I'd never get the dang drops. Shit. Kind of messed all that up. Actually, no, I didn't. I still hit the 110. Like if you drop, you get a step, you drop it. But the thing about that, I guess you can't get masters in these, what are they called again? Whatever that thing that holds the clues is. You can't get those because they have to be assembled from, like, the 4 different clues. And then, like, you can't get a master as a drop. Unless you get it from a clue. And then it's not really a drop per se, but... Oh, bro, I'm casting Fire Wave on this thing? Dang. Walking. Oh, damn! I didn't notice. Ah, shit, bro. Even your text almost got me killed there. I was reading it. I think I could finish the kill though. Actually, it's gonna be rough. I think maybe after that damage I just took. Actually, okay, I think we got this. This seems pretty easy. Very easy, actually. Let's go for it. Nothing. Does it normally get 3 separate... Or it looked like we got 3 separate herbs. I guess not. I think we're done for this for tonight. How long have we been live? Jeez, almost 3 hours. Dang, it didn't feel like it. I wonder how this is going to change, because typically, as of recently, when I stream, I tend to lose a couple subscribers here and there when people watch the VOD specifically. And I wonder if it was because of the fan noise, but now I think that's like... Let me listen. Yeah, I'm sure that's barely even possible to hear. So I wonder how that's going to change. Cyclone, thanks for coming through, bro. I'm gonna be doing this tomorrow, unfortunately, too. You guys want to see like the actual KCs though? Like, let's see if it actually tracks it properly. So out of 194 KC, 20 of them is the Ice Guy, and 174 Fire Queen. And I think it's a... trying to remember here. It's a 1 in... Is it like a 1 in 70 drop, right? To get the augury or whatever the hell that prayer is called. What do you guys suggest I do for HP XP that's like AFK? Like as AFK as possible, but not like my bad, sorry. AFK is possible, but still good XP. Like, so I was leaning toward like Venenator Bow and Nightmare Zone, but I don't even think I have like enough money to buy that back at the moment without selling something. And I would like it to be a little bit more AFK than that if possible. So what could we do? I mean, I could sit there and melee sand crabs. It's just not that good at XP, honestly. I could chin, but that's not AFK. Thanks for coming through, Will. Yeah, well, thanks for thanks for giving me a partner, because otherwise there's not a lot of people out there doing this right now, so I could have been waiting there forever. Yeah, dude, I have taken long breaks from PBM as well. So, wait a minute. You guys seen it, right? 174 KC at Branda the Fire Queen. Let's take a look. That's one ugly bitch. So let's see the drop table. It's a 1 in 75. So I'm pretty close to 2.5x dry on that. And dude, I didn't even realize like I should have got a damn fire staff or whatever. Fire elemental staff crown. Should have got that. What else? It took 150 KC to get this 1 in 16 drop, which is the giant amulet or whatever, giant soul amulet. Haven't even gotten elite yet. Technically dry on that. I got one hard clue, but I think it's only because they came out with this update a little bit after, like the last time I did this. And yeah. Alright, so what's yeah, it's pretty dry. What's a good thing I could do, like an AFK high HP training where it's gonna be, well, I mean, I could think of like there's a spot in the wild I can barrage, but I don't know, it's probably gonna get PK'd and I don't really want to have to deal with that. At least not when I'm AFKing. And it's multi. And it's... actually, that's not even AFK, so what am I talking about? At that point, I can go somewhere else. What's good HP XP without getting... my bad, without, like, intensive clicking. What's good? I can't think of anything better than Venenator Bow in Nightmare Zone. That's like the only option outside of like just sand crabs or ammonite crabs. Bro, holy crap, really? 210 for your first necklace? It took me 150. I thought that was bad. Just out of curiosity, let me look at my Slayer task. Better grab a teleport. You know, maybe I could do that. No, actually, no. I automatically take that back. I was going to say maybe I could do that thing I did back in the day when I started old school. Is literally just camp range at Black Dragons. And it was very, very lucrative at the time for me because DFS was the most expensive item in the game. And I got 3 Vizzies while achieving 99 range. But now that I look at it, it's like, it's not going to be good XP. It's not going to be that AFK. And it's definitely not going to be good money. So that's not an option. What am I even thinking? Yeah, Will, I guess really it's Venenator Bow and NMZ or nothing else. What are you talking about, Walk of Shame? Me forgetting the teleport kind of deal? Bro, oh, this is really shameful. I don't have the money to buy a gem. Oh, poop. Well, actually, we can just be like... What the hell even is a monolith? There's no really good way around it either. Yeah, good luck, Meg. Thanks for coming through, man. Yeah, the thing about Wild Slayer, though, is it's going to really... It's going to force me to do stuff that's not even close to AFK. I mean, it's bad enough that I'm in the wild, but I'm going to... You know, the majority of the high XP is going to be the multi-barraging and maybe even some chinning. And actually, isn't... I don't think... Barrage, like, mage is good for training HP is like range would be. What about... I wonder how viable it is to go to Temple Spiders and just have good prayer bonus and just kind of like... I guess we could use Venenator Bow there too, can't we? And it's like good loot too, right? Venenator's bow is pretty cheap to use, bro. But here's the thing is, Temple Spiders, they drop pretty good. That's interesting. Let me think about that. Because, I mean, I don't have a Venenator bow at the moment. And I don't think I quite have enough money on my main right now to buy it outright without selling something. But I have like almost 300,000 blood runes. I just didn't want to sell them when they're low, when they were at like 300 before, and now they're just like 200. Just wait until they kind of go up a little bit. I just didn't want to sell gear or stuff that I would have to buy back. And if I had to do that, I would definitely consider selling my Ancestral and buying Virtus, because I don't do a lot of PVM as much as I used to, and with Virtus it's technically better in PvP So if I ever go back to Soul Wars, it's actually better, but it's cheaper. Then I have all that extra money to work with. And then one day, you know, finally when I need the, or when I make more money and I need the Ancestral, I could always buy it back. I'm really curious about the Venenator bow at Temple Spiders, though. I mean, the only thing I'm against on that is, like, it wouldn't be that AFK. And juggling loot and stuff would not be fun. Having to bring elks, maybe that would help, but it would make it even less AFK once again. You got 281k, what you call it, 281k bloods on a main. Just from crafting them. Just because that was our, like, AFK grind for a while. Unless somebody's got a Venenator bow they can lend me. I can collab if you need me to. It's not really that important either, though. Do they aggro away from you? What does that mean? What the hell? It's weird. I was just looking at the, like, little graph here. It said we dipped to 0 people in the chat, which doesn't really make sense. Yeah, I don't necessarily want to jump the gun and sell the Ancestral, though. But, I mean, yeah, it might be the play, though, too. I don't know. Like, outside of PVM, which I don't really like doing raids too often. I have other goals and priorities and I don't really enjoy long format content, and I'm conditioned to not believing that I'm going to get anything because in Cox it took 100 chambers just to get a Dex and an Arcane is all I seen. I never even seen anyone else get an item. So you can't even say, like, oh, well, you did bad. You had low points. No, nobody in my team even got anything. I actually 120 KC is roughly what I had. I was doing Cox the first day before the counter even existed. So my thing's only like 100, and that's pretty low because most people like raids and most people have higher KC at raids. But that's where I would use Ancestral. And outside of that, outside of the 3 raids, where is it really going to be used for? I haven't even done Yama yet. I'm not going to really rush that. And then, but I can think of places in PvP scenarios where I would use the robe set, whether it be Ancestral or it be Virtus. And mainly it would be Soul Wars, and because it's technically better and it saves me money, it kind of is a play, but all just to get a Venenator bow, though. I mean, I could just sell my blood runes, but I'll be taking like a 10-15 mil loss probably. Let's see how many of these mall handles I could buy. I might have some points. Nope, we don't have any. Well, I guess I'm going to end stream before it gets too boring because I'm just kind of like moping around, just not really doing any real content. Hopefully tomorrow, even if we have to spend a whole day doing Titans again, hopefully tomorrow we at least get that, and in the next day maybe we get to PK. I'm still debating if I want to put the NH part of this on the next video or the one, or this video where I did the range meta. Probably going to do it on the next video because I'd rather have a shorter video. Well, Virtus is, you know, in the situation where you're utilizing the extra 1 damage bonus per piece, and I think maybe Ancestral, I'm going to take a guess that it has higher attack bonus. It's pretty marginal, and it's less versatile. I would think. 3 mage damage is, I guess, technically could be considered a lot though, because if you look at the Magnus ring, that's only 2, and that's, you know, obviously a best in slot item. But how much is Virtus versus Ancestral? Let's take a look. Wow, that's cheap. Man, that's compelling. 53 mil top, 26 mil legs. Plus there's an ornament kit. How cool is the ornament kit? Yeah, so the legs are almost 4 times cheaper, and the body is about 3 times cheaper. You know, I'm debating if I want to just take my ass to sand crabs, but then it's also annoying because then I don't have. I gotta transfer an altar and a, what do you call it? The altar and the rancor. Let me think about this. And that's actually not even the most annoying part. The most annoying part is there's just a bunch of crashers. Every single world's full of noobs. Let me see if I could scrap together some money here. I just don't want it to be all tied up, though. How much is... Let's figure out how much is in... What is it called again? I said it like 100 times. The bow... Detonator. Well, when you say overall more powerful, it's like versatility-wise, maybe you could make that argument, but you know, the max hits of Ancestral, and like especially if you have a Shadow, you know, you're gonna want that extra little bit of like 3 damage bonus per set. I don't know, tough one. Another thing is I only ever keep the Ancestral top and bottom. I don't even mess with the helmet because like most situations, like if I'm on a raid, I'm probably just going to be camping my Nets helm. If I'm PKing, I'm also going to have another helmet. Or not PKing, but like I honestly don't risk that high. I'm not going to PK with Ancestral. But if I'm in Soul Wars, for instance, you know, once again, I don't have a helmet switch. I don't have a hat switch. And if I'm doing Slayer, I have a Slayer helmet. Yeah, Crab's probably not the play. Just don't, you know, taking the tax loss is kind of a good reason to not want to do it as well. I don't know. You got me thinking though, like. I really don't want to sell it. Like, it's just... Maybe I'm being a little stubborn. I don't know. Just any way I look at it, I'm going to do something I don't really want to do. Like, if I want to melee at sand crabs, I got to transfer items over. I got to deal with crashers. And then the XP rate's not even that great. And then also, you know, realistically, I'm just trying to be... what's the word? A perfectionist about this, in a sense. I don't have to get 98 HP right off the bat. It's just that, like, if I'm going to NH and I have 90... Did I say 98? I think I did. If I want to NH and I have the 3 extra levels, it just looks good, you know, and it actually is functional. Well, yeah, acquiring the full Virtus is not even the goal here. The goal is to just have the GP to buy the Venator bow back. If anything, I'm avoiding trying to sell the Virtus. I just want to have the GP here. I would show my other screen, but that might mess things up, so I'm going to leave it. I was going to show you the mains bank at the moment. Well, not if, like, say, Will, you had, like, you know, all the money you could have. Like, say money wasn't an issue and you didn't have to, like, prioritize on certain things. Obviously, Ancestral's better for a lot of situations. But it's not versatile, it costs way more, and it's, outside of Shadow, it's not a huge deal. But if, say, you use a Sang Staff, it's better. If you use Fire Wave, it's better. If you use any kind of charge staff, or... Yeah, I guess there isn't a lot. It's not better in PvP. That's one thing it's not better in. Unless, once again, if you're using a fire spell, it actually is. Man. Okay, maybe I'm taking it too serious, because look at it this way. If I sell the Ancestral, I've never actually owned Virtus on this account anyway, so it'll just be fun, and I get to go to Soul Wars with it. So I think I'll run that. I'll do that, yeah. I'm gonna sell the Ancestral, but I just don't know, like, what the best price to sell it for is. Let me see. It's gonna be a 3 mil tax loss. Let me just look at the graph real quick. Wow. It looks like Ancestral's like kind of down right now, though. It would be kind of like a bad idea to sell it at this exact moment. It's actually really down over the month. And that makes me wonder if it's going to continue to go down, and then when I sell it and rebuy it, I'm actually like taking the, like, how do I say it? Not taking the loss. You know what? It's really just cutting hairs, isn't it? Like, it's not even that much money, really. We just sell it for 153 for body. The legs are 107. Let me look at the graph. Yeah, something tells me. Well, not something tells me, but the graph is sort of indicating that it's going to continue to go down. So I think I could be making the right decision. We got 256 mil. Let's buy the Virtus. Let me go, like, just for entertainment purposes. Let me just share my full screen here so you can see. Virtus. I'll offer 27. Why not? We just took the loss. Oh, not that much, or not that little. What the hell? 27 mil. Buddy. Virtus. How much does this go for? Says it's 53 mil. Virtus is on the rise too, though. This could be actually smart. It looks like if you were to ever buy and sell stocks, it would be the time to buy right now by the looks of this. But it looks like a smart idea, honestly. How low did it go? Like 45. Jeez, yeah, I can see why it's going up. I regret actually purchasing Torva. I thought the new armor would just be not good enough to warrant the but let's just buy it for 54 mil. I guess I don't need it right away either, so I could sit on it. I don't even know if that's smart either, though, because then if it really goes up and then I have to chase it. And also, like, I forgot I had these. Stupid. I mistake the elk price is what happened there. For whatever reason, I thought it was 130K and it was really 78. And I just thought I was like doing a risk-free merch, but not really. Bro, what the hell's with the market right now, bro? You don't tell me for some random reason items are going up now. What are those shard things called again? No, not shards. Venator. Ancient. What the freak was that? What is that, bro? What? I got my Virtus top in. Let me think for a second here. Okay, so I'm going to be using absorption potions. Just debating if this is the best gear here. I don't even care. It's not even that critical. I'll just use this gear. I might need dragon arrows. I don't know if I have any. Or not dragon. I'm not going to use those. I'm going to use rune. Bro, why? I would have to say that, like, okay, so there's a method where you get to 1 HP and you rock cake to 1 HP and then you use absorption potions. If I put on my best defense gear or my best offense per se, is it going to really matter? I think the offense maybe more so, but I don't think defense matters. I just wonder if then I go out of my way to have, like, you know, Rangers top, Rangers, or Robin hat, Robin body, whatever the hell it's called. Guess it's. I'll skip the Rangers. I'll go with the Robin hat and the Rangers tunic. I guess I'll just keep the range cape on for the, you know, the OG fashion scape. What am I doing here? It's too bad these chaps are so freaking hideous. Throwing off the whole entire look. I wonder if that's enough for rune arrows. What am I doing? What the hell is successfully posted call World 573 report Kazad mine? What the hell is that? Must be the star mining thing. Yeah, I guess I'm not really going overboard as much as I can. Like, I don't have an archers, but then it's like, what good is that if it's not imbued? Actually, wait a minute. Brimstone ring. I think that's actually kind of worth. I don't think I have one. I might. Dang. Gonna skip out on Rangers. Obviously, not gonna have a set of Zarite Van Braces. I could choose to use the accumulator for the 4 attack bonus. I guess that technically, I wanted to wear a range cape because it looks good, but I guess those chaps are throwing me off so much that it doesn't matter. I don't need the prayer bonus either, so I guess we're gonna do that. If it's worth switching to a what do you call it, a brimstone, it's definitely worth switching the cape. Why did I just wield it? Can't forget the rock cake. Oops, wrong one. Let me get the rock cake first, actually. Might do this same thing at like the temple spiders at some point. Just honestly to see how it, you know, pans out for money making or XP or whatever. I know it's definitely money, like it's profit, but it's hard to say like if it's gonna be worth the effort. Alright, I'm gonna let this stream come to an end. It's kind of droning out a little bit, so I'll see you guys later. Thanks for coming by, Will, and everyone else, and whoever else is still here.